Alright, you need to recap. This is the reading passage that you have done in the previous lesson. Okay, so today, as I've said, we're going to focus on past perfect simple as well as past perfect continuous. When you say past perfect, of course, this is a past action, yet it is perfected. So now this is the question you will ask. What happened first? Did he try the guitar or was he blown away? Okay, let's recap the little text given here. Okay, teacher will read. When I first heard about the guitar, I was skeptical. Could it really make guitar playing as simple as the company claimed? Once I tried it, though I was blown away. This isn't a cheap plastic toy. It's made of solid wood and feels like a genuine electric guitar. Pop in your iPhone, activate the apps, choose your song, and start playing. It's that easy. So now look at the I apostrophe D. So actually this one means I had, but it's already been using a contraction once I tried it. Okay, now the question is what happened first? Did he try the guitar or was he blown away? Okay, so when you use the word had, this one will show that he tried first and then he was blown away, because in the first sentence already mentioned that he was skeptical, he or she, okay, was skeptical in the beginning, but later on he was blown away. Okay, so it's a he was blown away. All right, so when you use the word had, it will signify that will be the action that happened first. Okay, all right, let's move on. Okay, these are some examples that I would like to show on how we are going to use the word had, okay, which is the past perfect. Okay, now, had met. She had met him before the party. Again, the question is, which action happened first? Going to the party first or had met him first? So, of course, it will be she had met him. Okay, the next one, had left. The plane had left by the time I got to the airport. So you ask yourself, is this person reached the airport first or the plane have left first? So the answer is the plane had left, okay, before she got to the airport. Okay, next one, had written. I had written the email before he apologized. So which happened first? He apologized first or he wrote the email first? So these are two past actions, but you need to identify which action happened first. So in order to do that, you have to write, I had written the email before he apologized. Okay, the last one, had wanted. Kate had wanted to see the movie, but she did not have money for the ticket. So which one comes first? Is it Kate wanted to see the movie first, or she discovered that she did not have the money? Okay, so very obvious is Kate wanted. Kate had wanted to see the movie happen first. Then only she discovered that she did not have money for the ticket. Okay, so basically you use the word past perfect to indicate two past action, but which action comes first? Okay, all right, let's move on. Okay, this is the notes in your textbook. You have notes for past perfect simple and you have notes for past perfect continuous. Okay, let's look at the text given. So for past perfect simple, an action or situation that finished before a particular time in the past. Dina had finished the shopping by 2 o'clock. Next, an action that happened before another action in the past. The shop had closed by the time Jimmy got there. So two past action, identify which action happened first. Next, past perfect continuous, an action that started in the past and was still in progress when another action started or when something happened. Okay, when you mention continuous, it is something that is in progress. Okay, next, the example given, he had been working on his new gadget when he cut his hand. An action that happened before another action in the past when we want to emphasize how long it happened for. They had been taking guitar lessons for months before they finally decided to order a guitar. Okay, next, an action that finished before a particular time in the past and had a result that we could see. Molly had been working hard all week and she looked very tired. Alright, so these are some of the examples given in the textbook. Okay, let's move on. Okay, now, next question. Read the sentences. Which perfect tenses do they choose? Okay, remember we are looking into two perfect tenses. One is the past perfect simple. One is the past perfect continuous. So bear in mind. So now we are supposed to differentiate these two sentences. Which sentence could be changed into a question using how long? Okay, let's look at the first sentence. Teacher already kind of highlighted for you. One is using the word because, one is using the word before. Okay, then you have the word had bought. Okay, therefore, let's read. Irene could send text messages because she had bought a new phone the day before. So there are two actions here. One is send text messages. One bought a new phone. So in order to differentiate which action appear first, so you put the word had. Okay, so this one is a past perfect simple. And the next one, you have the word ing, had been texting. Therefore, this one will be the past perfect continuous. Okay. For the next section, which sentence could be changed into a question using how long? So normally we use it for the past perfect continuous. How long has Irene been texting her friend before she got a reply? Alright, so the answer is B. Now let's move on. Okay, teacher have highlighted here two time expressions that we use for past perfect simple as well as past perfect continuous. Okay, let's look at past perfect simple. We often use this time expression with the past perfect simple. Before, after, when, by the time, already, as soon as, until, for years, 2 months, just, ever, never, once, since 2010, Monday, the previous day or the previous month or the previous year. So this will be the time expressions for past perfect simple. Okay, let's look at the next one. We often use this time expression with the past perfect continuous, all morning or all day, for months, ages, years, since, how long. So normally this will indicate the duration of time. When there is this indication, we can use the past perfect continuous. Okay, let's move on. Okay, now this is the activity given, exercise given in the textbook. So use the verb in bold to complete each pair of sentences using the past perfect simple and the past perfect continuous. So bear in mind, since this is the past perfect, therefore you have to use the word had, H-A-D, had. So the first one, Brett, for his sales receipt for an hour before he found it in the kitchen. So always look at the time expression to determine is it the past perfect simple or the past perfect continuous. Okay, is this showing duration of time or it's not showing duration of time? Okay, so you see, you say for an hour. That means it's showing a duration of time. So therefore you chose the past perfect continuous. Brett had been looking for his sales receipt for an hour. Okay, then the other one, okay, we'll be using the simple past. Past Brett had looked for his sale receipt in his wallet and in all the shopping bags before he found it in the kitchen. So this action happened first. Okay, next, buy. Now, again, look at the time expression. Julia read books for ages, so she had a load of them. So the keyword should be for ages. Okay, if you could not remember the time expression, you can look back again later to identify which one will be for past perfect simple and which one past perfect continuous. Okay, for ages, okay, this will be the keyword. So, yes, for ages, it means a duration of time. So, Julia had been buying rare books for ages. So, she had a lot of them. Okay, so definitely the other one will be using past perfect simple. So, by the time Julia was 20, she had bought more than 50 rare books. Okay, let's go to the next question, design. Okay, can. So many efficient gadgets by the time. By the time will be your keyword. He retired that his company gave him an award. So by the time will be using the past perfect simple. So can, had, design. So many gadgets. Okay, so the other one will be using, because here the time given, time expression given for a long time. So when you have the word for a long time, it will be a duration of time. So had been designing efficient gadgets for a long time. So he was very good at it. That's how you use the past perfect simple. You construct sentences for past perfect simple or the past perfect continuous. Okay, look at the last one. Tina knew the flea market had good prices because she there before. So does it show any duration of time? Or Tina had no money left because she at the flea market all morning. So the keyword will be all morning. Okay, I hope this last question, by now you should be able to grasp the idea which one you should be using the past perfect simple and which one you should be using the past perfect continuous. Okay, so teacher have already explained to you about the time expression. This one, the time expression will be before. So therefore, you just use the past perfect simple. And this one, all morning. Therefore, you'll be using the past perfect continuous. Had been shopping. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope that this have helped you to have some idea about these two tenses. All right. Okay. Thank you for joining, for watching this movie, this video. Till then.